reading something.
Shut up.
Oh, shit.
And we're live from Lake Worth, Florida.
What's
the
up,
SMB
guys?
Comedy Podcast.
I'm Greg.
I'm Scott.
I'm Jesse. I was talking over
Jesse
Scott previously.
totally fucking ruined it. This 2 weeks in a row.
I did.
my
I do it every.
God.
Your pacing throws me off.
All right. So what's up, guys? It's
How
been a
you doing?
whole week since the last
Whole week.
show.
That's true.
That's right.
I know.
All
Actually,
kinds
it's
of
been 9
stuff.
days, right?
That's right.
Oh, well, it's a couple. Yeah, because Jesse had a thing on my.
No,
what
well-
happened? You were doing comedy shows. What have you guys been doing lately?
I wasn't doing a comedy show on Monday, but
Oh yeah, remember we're on iTunes now.
Yes.
Friend finder us and star and rate and review.
are we on Stitcher
Give us
yet?
a 5, man, or
Yeah.
whatever it is, because I don't have
Getting on
iTunes.
Are we
Instagram
on Stitcher yet?
and Stitch. Oh shit, you guys gotta
We're
hit
still
me
not on
up about
Stitcher
that. Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun.
It's-
We're not on Stitcher yet, but we will be soon.
Yes,
We want to be on Stitcher.
we will be on Stitcher, and it will be awesome.
It's going to be fucking, it's going to be the shit.
So what have you been doing?
I was gonna say I do have a few shows coming up though.
Yeah.
I will be on Sunday at Home Field in Kendall. Me and Scott will both be doing a show at the Funky Buddha next Saturday
Oh, okay.
Yes.
in Boca.
Yes, we will.
I stole his thunder there.
No, actually,
Also,
I appreciate it.
yeah.
Because I hate saying that shit.
Friday, next Friday, the 18th, I'll be at the Shade Post in Fort Lauderdale.
The Shade Post.
I've never heard of it before, but it's right. It's real close to my house, and it's only like the second time they're doing a show there. But
sounds legit.
Yeah.
yeah. Hey man,
Sounds
Fort
like,
Lauderdale.
yeah. I mean, sounds
I
like,
think that's what it's called. Shade
sounds
Post.
like a cool place.
Is it like a new place in there? Or
I don't- I have
are
no
they doing
idea.
Oh, you know.
It's just I just know that
You never
they're
been down
starting to
there?
do a comedy. Oh, it's not far from me, but
Where is it? Like Las Olas, Fort Lauderdale, or is it just like
a little further
shopping center?
south of that? But I think.
Oh,
But
okay.
So what are you going to be doing, Greg?
Nothing.
when's the next time you're getting on stage, Greg?
Closing deals,
Making things happen.
closing deals on Facebook.
Shuffling around the board.
Zuckerberg,
What about Scott? You got anything else
Zuckerberg-
coming up?
I'm going to be everywhere you said I was.
Just the one place.
Yeah, and
Fucking stole his thunder.
yeah,
Yeah, I did. Again, I've done it 3 times already. I'm going to
It's
shut
all
up for the next 5 minutes,
No,
guys.
It's all good. It is what it is.
Yeah,
So,
you're already
fucking, the news is crazy this week. Since fucking jerk-off was breaking into cars.
was it a house or was it cars?
I think it was, I don't know, whatever. He was breaking into people's shit. And
Doesn't matter.
the cops fucking come. This dude rides out, and what does he hide in some fucking bushes or?
Oh, so it was him and another guy, and then they were running away as the cops were chasing him.
Uh-huh.
And he sent a message to his girlfriend. He was like, "I'm fleeing the police." I think it was time to send that message. I'd be like, "Yo, I'm running away from the cops, babe, just in case I don't see you later on tonight." And then I guess I don't know what happened to the other guy, but the dude decided it would be a good idea to hide in a pond, like a canal or a pond of some type.
This was at
Like,
nighttime?
Yes, at night.
What?
in the water? Which if you're not from Florida,
Oh, my
like
God.
it is probably the most dangerous thing. Like the
I won't go in the
palatable-
daytime.
Yeah, yeah.
That's like my
Oh,
nightmare.
yeah, exactly. That's the whole thing.
don't fuck with fresh water.
Yeah, that's the Florida motto. It's like you don't swim in fresh water. That's why it's so weird whenever you go to like Colorado or something like
Yeah.
that. You're like
They're jumping in. You're like, dude, there's got to be something in there that can fuck you up. Nothing scares you. What the? How you got life by the balls, man? All you got to worry about is fucking bear and mountain lion.
Right. Well, that's what's weird too. It's like when you're out of the water, you got more to worry about. But
Oh,
when
I
you're-
don't know. There's a lot more to worry about down here.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah. It's
No,
like
I-
Africa Junior.
Well, no, not out of
Plus
the
the
water
people.
though. It's,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
what do you got to worry about out of the water?
Here,
Yeah.
fucking mountain lions or bobcats.
There's
Whatever.
no mountain lions and bobcats here.
The Florida panther.
Oh, the Florida panther. I guess. Well, you got to be really deep in the Everglades. We killed all those things off, man.
Dude.
Like, there's no like it's like when I go like biking out like in the woods and stuff.
Black
like
bear.
that. That's
Why they got to be black, bro?
Because that's what they are.
black bear.
Yeah.
He had to emphasize the black.
No, but those are
So
all-
you know they're violent.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
I guess that's only in North.
Okay.
North
African
Florida.
American bear.
There you go.
Why do we have to differentiate? Why can't we just
Yeah.
all be
why
American
can't we
bears?
just bears? Yeah.
So yeah, but we have a steadfast rule here in Florida. It's don't go in that fucking water unless you want to die, and especially don't go in at night. I can't
Snakes,
believe. Oh
fucking-
man, I would take the rap. I would be like, okay, because they found that dude, and the whole like lower half of him was gone, and one of his arms was gone too. I was like, and they found
Did they
out.
find the shit?
They found the shit. They
Dude,
found
I heard they had to kill the gator to
Yeah,
get the
yeah,
shit
yeah,
back.
wait.
Stole
Oh,
2
oh.
Alpine stereos. Yeah.
who steals the stereos? What is this fucking
Yeah.
1995? No, he's breaking
Alpine. Does anybody know what Alpine stereo is?
Do they not? Are they not cool anymore? I thought they were good radios,
They
dude.
stole my
Like
RCA record
1985.
player.
They still are fucking high end.
They were. Are they now? I don't know if they still exist. Is Alpine
Dude,
still a company?
yeah, they still make speakers and shit.
On my hi-fi stereo system.
Yeah. Well, fuck you, man. I didn't know, man.
They
My
went
car,
running
my
out
car
of the
came
house
with a
it.
fucking radio. I had no idea. No,
I still got the tape deck thing.
yours is fucking, dude. You got.
I like how you make fun of my car like I care. You're like,
No, I wasn't.
Like,
making-
if you have a shitty car, no one is more aware of it than
Dude,
you.
but
Do you know what I
didn't-
mean? Like,
only
trust
reason
me.
why I made fun of it was because he was making fun of me.
Yeah. Oh, I see from earlier today.
Yeah.
You almost think I didn't get. Oh, I got it. I was like, I don't know. It doesn't matter. You know, it was on my dad's legacy. But I mean,
That's why you drive that piece of shit?
Yeah.
Oh.
I apologize for sneezing and then making fun of your dead dad's car, but you know, I have a shirt that was my dead dad's, and if I wore it and it was way tight, I'm sure you'd make fun of me.
Yeah.
Look at you wearing that tight ass shirt, motherfucker! And I'd be like,
It's
thanks.
dad's
My
shirt.
dad died in this
Nah.
shirt. He died wearing this shirt. I put it on once a year.
Dead dad's car.
Yeah.
No, it's actually one of those things where it's like it's still going. I'm gonna ride this one out until it
Yeah,
stops going.
that's my truck.
Because
Yeah.
I had a car like that before that was really good, and then I fucking switched it up for another one because I was like, oh, you know, just in case it's new, whatever. And the other one fucking sucked. So
Yeah.
it's a crapshoot. If you got a car that works, you just got to stick with it.
I've got this truck, and it's got like almost 300,000 miles on
Whoa.
it. And it's
Dude, he wore the seat out.
Wow.
it's I like every time I think it's about ready to die, I'm like, man. I start telling my friends, yeah, I'm gonna have to freaking get a new car soon.
And
you
then
know,
it always been.
and then all of a sudden it makes like a roaring comeback. You know what I mean? It's like driving up
What
here.
do you
like
mean a
it's been-
comeback? It hits fourth?
Exactly. It's like, man, I don't have to like slam on the gas to get to like 35. This is awesome.
Oh man. It's,
But no, it was like shaking and shit before. But all of a sudden on here, it's just like on the way up here, it's like fixed now. It's not doing that anymore. It's great.
Scott used to have Christine. That fucking thing was your old car.
You
was
name
always-
your car?
No, I'm saying his old car was just trying to kill him.
I know. I seriously,
He has more scary
I
stories.
almost fucking died 5 times in that car driving on 95.
Like every other week, I'd come in here and be like, dude.
I fucking did.
So I
three-
protected you then.
No, luckily incredibly, I never hit anything. I did a fucking 360 across from the HOV lane to the fucking far left lane or far right lane and didn't hit anyone in the middle of rush hour.
Oh, so you got a car with personality.
That
It's
sounds
like
to me
showing
like a
off.
lucky car.
Yeah, I was gonna say, why
Yeah,
would
you
you get
know-
rid of this,
It was like somebody hit it.
motherfucker?
It was bright
oh,
red.
Right, so you're finally like, all right. I'm fucking
The
done.
invincibility's gone.
It wasn't even my fault. I was pulling out and someone fucking lost control of their car and decided to smash
I've never
mine.
heard someone say it was my fault.
Sometimes fucking you get in an accident, it's your fault.
Sometimes it is, but I never hear anybody say that.
This one time,
this wasn't my fault.
this one time I hit this guy on a bike. It wasn't my fault though.
I was hit. I was struck.
Yeah, that's what they all say.
Well, anyway,
How did it feel?
it felt like shit because I lost a lot of money.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, because it's what
Yeah, I
fault
got-
or was it the
No, it was fucking.
No insurance.
No, he had insurance, but the value of my car went down because it got hit.
So then you lost it because it got totaled. Yeah.
No, it didn't get totaled.
Oh.
They fucking fixed a piece of shit.
Oh, that's the
Tried to
worst.
stick me with
Uh,
it.
Oh, I hate
So
when
I
that
was like,
happens.
you know what? This car's a fucking death trap anyway.
Yeah.
I fucking traded that shit
After
box
the
in.
5th wreck, you gotta call
You know
your
what's
losses.
fucked up?
Because it's all like weird stuff where you're just like going along, minding my own business, and then next you know, my car almost killed me.
Dude, I had like 6 months left on it.
Oh,
But
brutal.
but the worst thing was on the day I bought my car, I made a car payment.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I had automatic payment.
I'm always worried that's going to happen. Like, my car's finally going to die. Like, I'm just going to fill up the tank all the way.
Oh,
and then,
yeah.
like, as soon as I drive
Yeah,
up, you're going
That
to be
sucks.
mad as fuck.
Yeah, that's happened to me before, dude.
You don't roll
No,
out.
but I mean die permanently. You know?
you don't roll out.
That
with like,
actually happened in this car.
That sucks.
Like, god damn it, a full tank of gas. That's fucking back then. That was $35 I'll never get back, or what? Maybe
35, yeah.
40. Maybe 40.
I was going to say. What else is going on this week, though? There's a lot of crazy shit.
we got some Cracker Barrel news.
More
All right.
Cracker Barrel news of the week. What
Cracker
happened
Barrel
this week?
news of the week. I don't think we have a talk shit get hit segment, so that we'll just replace it with this.
We'll
But
figure
there's-
something out.
This is Boynton Beach, Florida. Police are asking for the public's help in identifying a man who propositioned a 79-year-old woman in a restaurant bathroom.
Propositioned her for what?
What was she doing in that bathroom?
So he
Glory
said,
hole or
said,
something?
According to police, the man crawled under the stall and told the 79-year-old woman that he wanted to have sex with her, and she screamed for help, and then he fled. But it's like, you know,
Seems innocent enough.
I'm saying if you're 79 and
You
someone
should be thrilled someone's even
throwing it out there. It's like, yo.
How old was the guy? Does it say?
It doesn't say because they haven't caught him yet.
Oh,
so
shit.
yeah, it was just.
I was gonna say if it's another old floppy
they
guy.
have a picture of him,
it,
and it looks like a guy probably like in his 40s or 50s.
Well, she should be flattered.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he looks like he's in good shape too.
There you go.
So
She'd probably plow her really good.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That'll probably be
He wanted to give her the business.
Speaking of plowing old ladies, there was another story I read today where some lady in
91
Portugal, I think,
91-year-old
lady, she was getting banged by her neighbor who was 49, married with 2 kids.
Oh my God, I didn't see.
Oh
that
yeah,
part.
yeah.
How old was she?
91.
91. Oh,
And he was
man.
just plowing her, and she suffocated to death. They said playing in
but
some
it was
sex game.
It was
Oh
consensual?
yeah, no, they said the greatest line. If you go to the article, if you can pull it up real quick, the last line of the article is just hilarious. I don't know if they were trying to make like a punny rape joke or something like that, but it's so funny.
Oh my God, the death is not being is being considered an accident, and police said there was no sign of forced entry.
That sounds like a pun joke, like a bad rapey pun joke, right?
Really, really bad. It's like this lady fucking died.
He fucked her to death.
Yes.
What was it? Asphyxia based on autopsy results.
Well, they said
they said
found
something
her, like,
about a
with her face
dildo.
down, ass up. They said they found her.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Only two small bruises on her face. There's blood on the sheets.
That was from the butthole.
God damn.
Yeah.
Like, how hard are you pound? She's
That's what I'm saying.
91.
He's
I don't know,
slamming
man.
it.
Why are you banging a 91-year-old
Dude,
woman?
he must have been
Well,
fucking.
it segued perfectly into that story, so it seemed like the time to bring it up.
As soon as I brought it up, too. I was like, oh, man. So,
Oh, that's so gross.
speaking
Dude,
of
the guy was married.
He was probably. I don't
You
imagine
think she
he
left
still
him?
is. That seems like as good a reason as any, I would say, right? You not only did you fuck the old 91-year-old lady next door, but you fucked her to death. And now it's in the news and the kids and everybody knows it.
Kids are
It
gonna
seems
know.
like as good of reason as any.
But you
Dude.
could parlay that into some kind of charity thing.
He fucked
you know.
Agatha to death. Does it say her name?
I'm sure it did, but
I don't think it does.
I like
Probably
that
not.
zombie nativity
they
scene.
said she
talk
was
about that.
very spry for her age.
Yeah.
She must have been hot.
She's like, you know,
She didn't look a day past fucking 82.
She's like, my asshole's already loose. You can go and pound it all you want.
Oh, goodness.
91. I imagine everything is
Dude.
loose. Okay,
Dude,
take her
Man.
teeth
did
out
I
and
go
everything.
too
Come
far
on.
at this point? So, a zombie nativity scene draws a $500 fine from a town as Christian protesters descend. Did you see what this is all
I
about?
did, and I think it's stupid.
So, you think it's stupid that they're finding him, or you think it's stupid that it's a zombie nativity scene?
No, well, all of it's kind of stupid, but I think that why the fuck does it matter to you? Maybe that's what he believes in.
Well, they take that shit really seriously, man.
Dude, people that believe in Jesus never ever respect about the people that don't believe in Jesus.
Right. It's always about
Yeah.
them, like them playing the victim.
Like,
and
you know, I personally don't care. It doesn't matter to me.
Right.
You know, I don't care. You know, I don't know what I believe in personally.
Well, it's like you were saying, they feel like their right to believe it over
Yeah.
like supersedes your right not to believe.
It's like,
you know what I mean?
You know, do you need a fucking zombie thing? It's different. It's kind of cool.
Well, a lot of times too, they're like, we want prayer in school, and they're like, but you're gonna only pray.
Right.
Like,
What if the Muslim people wanna
yeah,
pray?
Yeah, like, and if
well,
you were,
they shouldn't get to pray. No. it was just a joke.
and no. Well, exactly. That's
I
what
think
I'm
we're all
saying.
agreed upon that, Scott.
Yeah. But I think it goes across the board with Middle Eastern religion. If it would be any religion that I think you should just put that in the place of it. Say like,
Right.
Dude, can you guys do me one favor?
like in Allah we trust.
Imagine there's no heaven.
Oh.
It's easy if you can. I'm just joking.
Isn't it easy if you try?
Whatever.
You didn't get the
There's
fucking
two
words
versions.
right.
It's
Jesus
reality.
Christ.
It's easy if you can.
So yeah, I guess the whole thing was he.
There
needed
is no heaven, by
he
the way.
needed, thanks for clearing that up.
No hell below us.
Hey, wait for your darkness segment.
Oh, are we not on that segment yet?
We're not on the darkness segment yet. With
my
Jesse.
bad.
What
that
was
was
it
actually
called?
the next verse, but
the darkness with Jesse. I forgot what you said the other
into
day.
the darkness.
Oh, into the darkness. That's what it was.
Jesse, you should be sitting down in a chair with like your arms folded, and you have to have that little pencil thin mustache.
No one can see me.
Yeah, but I'm just hear me out. You're fucking. There's a little fire in the background. You got your legs crossed, and you're sitting there drinking.
Wait, like feminine style?
Not
or-
like feminine,
okay.
like European.
Okay.
And
Well,
you're
that's feminine.
All right. Well,
European
then it's-
is a synonym of feminine.
Same difference.
So you're drinking your Chianti or whatever fucking wine, and you're just sitting there telling the stories. One time, I was in the woods, and I saw a gopher, and I killed it, just to watch it die.
Is that darkness?
That's pretty dark.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you just killed somebody.
Well, that was my story of the week, and Scott just ruined it.
I remember your darkness story. It's
I didn't remember which one it was.
Georgia woman's ad sought baby for her teen daughter.
Oh, yeah.
Is that the one you were thinking of?
I don't think it was, but that's a good story. I like that one.
Yeah, do you remember what happened with that?
I remember that the lady had put up an ad on Craigslist.
Why is it always Craigslist? I mean,
because it's the easiest and the most wackos go there, and it's hard.
It was real.
It's like you can get killed, or you can get a really, or you can get a really sweet deal on the sofa.
You used to be able to get, or a prostitute.
Yeah.
Or
You're rolling the dice.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's like fuck, man. How bad
whatever.
do you really want? How bad do you really want this motorbike? You know what I mean?
Right.
It could end up being a fucking motorbike, or you could get your
look
fucking
for a
arm
job.
shot. Yeah.
There was the one guy that was killing the hookers on Craigslist.
He was like a med student.
And there was another thing where it was people, and this was right after the recession, like had really hit. And there was a thing where people were like, "Hey, move up here. You'll get this job and everything, and then we'll pay you a good amount of money, and then you'll do your thing." And guy moved up there. They fucking were killing people, taking all their shit, and they finally.
He didn't die.
Yeah, there was one guy that I don't know if they shot him or what. They shot him. Yeah, he didn't. He just laid there like.
Played dead?
Yeah, he played dead, and then he ran out. But can you imagine?
That's always my strategy in those situations.
What's worse than like being out of work? Like you already know how shitty it is to be unemployed, and then like it'd be like, oh, the job.
And then this happened. Jasper pulled the trigger.
You're like, oh shit! Why are we out in the woods? We're like,
this is a weird place, man. Why is there a they think they made him dig his own grave.
Well, you know how you are like on an interview.
They really made him dig his own grave, I believe.
Well, you know how you are on an interview. You're like, all right, I'm gonna do whatever these guys make it happen. So like, hey, dig this hole in the ground.
Yeah.
I would not be doing that.
Yeah, I'd be like, hey man,
how much am I getting paid to dig the hole?
Like, we want to see like what we got to see your strength.
Dig a hole. I'd be like, look, bro, I'm not digging a hole in the dark. All right. Yeah, man, what a bunch of...
I was going to say, let me finish up that story real quick because we got started on it.
Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
That's okay. But anyway, so the mom, her teen daughter, I think she was 13 or 14. Her teen daughter really, really wanted a baby.
It's 14, yeah.
It was 14? So, yeah, she really wanted a baby. So she put up an ad on Craigslist saying to bring by, gave an address, and bring by your the baby in a box and leave it on the front doorstep.
I like the specific in a box.
In a box, yes. To put it in a box.
And who knew there was a felony called...
baby in a box.
He got a felony count of unlawful advertisement / unlawful inducement for inducement for adoption
There's
of children.
Stupid laws, but someone saw that and was like, "This lady wants someone to leave a baby. They're calling the police."
That's code 453.
Hey, at least someone wanted the little bastard. You should be all right.
I mean, that's
as
what
long
I'm
as they
thinking.
survived the box.
Yeah,
thing,
what were you
what I mean?
saying? Like, there's, you thought all.
Apparently, no one's ever seen Guardians of the Galaxy.
What she said, the mother asked for unwanted babies, and what did you say?
Unwanted baby. Oh, aren't all babies unwanted?
Yeah.
I mean,
Jesse,
that's what my mom always said.
Into the darkness.
She had 9 of them.
Jesse, step inside. You too will feel mortified.
Do you feel the blanket of
Yes,
darkness?
yeah. Do you feel the dread scarf? Yes, come inside. Come in, yes. I hope it's not too dark in here.
I hope I don't sound like that. I hope that's not what I talk like.
I don't like the light. Come in. Yes. Would you like some of my dreadful tea?
Once you can't see anything, you know.
Yes. It's even worse if I put salt in it. Come in and let all the enjoyment out of life be sucked from you. Let your dreams die along with...
I ran out of steam.
Me too. Sorry, Jesse.
That's all good.
Do you get joy from something?
Let me crush it.
Well, I don't.
Yes. Do you like the smell of burnt wax?
Do you think Taylor Swift's hot?
Yeah.
I do not.
Yeah. I don't get it.
By it, do you mean pussy? Because I don't get that either.
No, I was saying you don't get Miley Cyrus or whatever her name
Miley
is.
Cyrus?
You probably don't get her either. I don't get Miley Cyrus.
Yeah, what about Miley Cyrus? Is that,
I mean, more so than I guess than the other one.
Oh, so you've got like a real hatred for the whole Taylor Swift thing.
I just don't like her.
Okay.
Why? Did she write a song?
No, she's whatever. I mean, I just think she's whatever. But I mean, like, she just gets hyped as like this.
Does she seem unapproachable? Like,
No.
so it's something where if she was like,
I heard she's tall though, and I don't typically
she
like
is
that.
tall.
Yeah, that's kind of creepy.
Right.
Tall girls are creepy.
15.
In case you didn't know that, ladies out there, if you're above 5'10", you're fucking creepy.
well, nobody above 5'10" listens to this. So.
Yeah, seriously, I think the shortest
If there's a woman out there
Shortest
listening,
audience
I
by
am
capita.
surprised.
of all 7 of our listeners, fucking 4 of them are below 5'3".
What if it's like
Oh, that's perfect,
one
yeah.
really tall lady? And she's like, what the fuck?
Yeah. These assholes.
I always liked that guy.
They don't know about
Fuck
me.
him.
I thought we had something in common. He's tall. I'm tall.
Hey, well, honestly, I know whose friend they're not of.
Who's that?
What?
Greg.
Oh, yeah. Well,
If they're
nobody likes
listening,
Greg.
they don't even know.
Right.
Greg, you're doing a secret radio show? Oh, man, it's awesome. You're so good.
It's super secret.
How do you keep
Pirate
your double?
radio.
How do you keep your double fucking life, man? It's like
Which one of those lives is the cool life, by the way?
It's definitely not the radio show.
You're the kind of fucking guy that gets Chick-fil-A on Sundays.
I've got the secret.
Yeah, how the fuck do you do it,
I
man?
got the secret Baptist card. It gets me in. There's a church where they.
Can you get the breakfast burrito as well?
Who wants the breakfast burrito?
Have you ever had it?
No,
It's delicious.
terrible.
No, it's awesome at Chick-fil-A. You should do
honestly,
now
I
I'm gonna have to
that. You
try
should
it
do
one
that. Sausage.
Is
Just
there
sausage.
beans
It's
in
got
it?
fucking eggs in
No,
it.
yeah, it's delicious.
So what? One day I made
It's
egg
delicious.
burritos here at my house. It was
It's
good.
delicious.
That shit is good.
It's
got
really
the-
good.
It's got those little diced up, like, what is it? The peppers and onions, or peppers in it?
No, I don't think theirs does.
It's just.
It's good, man.
Greg, let me ask you
I
something.
like the chicken biscuit. That's
Chicken
Hey,
biscuit's good.
That's my jam.
That's what I normally would go for.
Greg, let
but
me ask you this: when you eat
Mhm.
tacos, how many do you eat? One?
Where tacos from where?
Two. If I'm feeling
What are you, a
adventurous.
fucking pussy?
3.
Dude, this guy has a squirrel stomach.
I was gonna say I could eat
He's like-
depending on where the
right.
tacos
One
are
day-
from, 8
one
to
day,
10 easily.
He's telling me, I trained myself. It was hard discipline, but I trained myself to want small portions. I want. He's seriously telling
I'm trying
me
to give
this.
him advice. All right,
like-
for
he's
how,
like-
how to maintain.
This is
weight.
how-
and how to not be happy.
He's like, yeah. He's like, you think it was easy? No. He's like, no.
Greg,
But
all Greg tells
no.
you is how nobody likes me. He's like, yeah, listen to me. Do what I do. This is what I do.
You
Train
think-
yourself to not
He's
like
like,
food.
You think it was easy? No.
Then
No.
you can hate yourself just
But
like everybody else.
I made a conscious decision. Do I want to live? Yes. I want to be here.
This guy was like, thinking
I'm
about.
like, listen, bro.
thinking about
but
working
do
out.
you really want to be here if you can't enjoy your food and eat as much as you want?
Well,
like, seriously.
No.
It's
quality
just,
of life.
It's not.
is
It's not an
important.
issue for me really because I get sick after I eat too much. Like I can't eat more than one piece of pizza. That's one thing. Yeah.
Get
yeah.
the fuck out of here.
Yeah. There's certain occasions where I actually ate 2.5.
Are you like lactose
pieces,
intolerant or
pieces
something?
of- no, it's just the amount of food. It's if I eat a large amount of food, it makes me sick. Yeah.
What about salad?
That's not a large amount of food.
Right. Exactly. But it's a large amount of food to me. So
It's because I trained my
Are you
stomach.
dying?
I end up I get really tired and I get sleepy. And
Do you
just,
have
yeah.
some kind of disease or something?
Yeah.
He had tapeworm. He trained.
No, tapeworm you'd eat a ton.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
No, I have a sensitive stomach on top of it, so
Colitis.
it helps. Yeah. That's probably what it is.
Is your vagina sensitive as well?
No, unless you're talking about my asshole. Yes.
He loves it to be beat up. Beat up my vagina. I haven't eaten much. Greg, you are one hungry motherfucker all the time. So what do you do? Just snack? You just eat little snacks all day?
No, I actually
You're like a
don't.
fucking baby, man.
I usually
you give a baby like 6 Cheerios. He walks around, he's happy as fuck.
What was the last baby you've been around? These little bastards
I know,
eat
right?
a lot,
Yeah.
man.
Every time I was
Have you ever
around
seen how
babies,
fat
those
these
motherfuckers-
little babies are that nowadays?
Oh, I was just gonna go on the when's the last baby you've been around
I've
thing
been around
because I
babies
thought it was
before.
weird that he was making comments about it.
What? I mean, I don't have no cousins.
Oh, all right. I'm just saying.
They're not
I
babies,
never
but
see any babies around here.
I haven't been around many babies lately.
Exactly.
Anyways.
Actually, I
It'd
haven't.
be more creepy if you had been around.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
well, I mean,
Like,
I
all
have,
these babies, man. I don't
I
know what
have-
to do with
I
myself.
have fucking family. I mean,
Yeah.
They're not your family, though.
Yeah. Come on.
well, somewhere down the line
Let's
they
be
were.
honest. So, anyways,
Yes.
the North Face
Moving along.
co-founder. You got,
Yeah,
what
I
is
heard
North
about-
Face? What the hell is that?
It's a fucking. If you ever bought a jacket,
I never
Yeah.
have bought a jacket in my
If,
life.
what I'm saying.
you've seen the jackets before. You don't
It's
even
preppy
know.
kids.
Yeah, yeah.
No.
It's
they
like,
sell them at Dick's.
It's like
Oh,
imagine
yeah.
imagine like rich skiing people and they got those like
Yeah.
wool kind of jackets with the zip up thing. You know,
You
It's
wear
like
you wear these, Greg?
no, because
no,
I'm
he
from
wears the
fucking
he wears
Florida.
the blackface.
Yeah, blackface. But they had the other thing, the South butt. Like,
Yeah.
and they got sued because the people were saying it's like North Face parody or whatever. And, it's like a fucking. If you look at the North Face
Good. I like that.
logo, it's like a curve going upwards and to the left.
Okay, I think I know
And
what you're talking
this-
about.
The South butt, they turned it upside down. So it was like,
Did it have like
it
little
looked like
turds coming out of it?
no, it wasn't that.
Where's the
unfu-
marketing guys on this?
Yeah, I know, right? It's like you guys really got to push it, but I think
No, you'll get hemorrhoids if you
the
do
South butt even made through. But so the founder of this North Face company, which is like extreme sports, it's like it's more of like a luxury sportswear thing. But he died kayaking in Patagonia. Which
that. Where the fuck is that? I thought that was like a magical
where? I was
faraway
like,
land.
It's either in Africa or Africa,
No,
and they were
it's
like
too soft sounding
it
to
was
be
like-
from Africa.
It's too chilly.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess they were in some
Yeah, if it was in Africa, he wouldn't have drowned.
Yeah.
They would have flipped the boat over, his head would have been bitten off.
But those have you ever seen like people go down the rivers before?
Fuck that shit.
Oh my goodness, there was this one. It was one documentary of like dudes that were like, we're just gonna, it was one of those things where like we're gonna go or whitewater raft this river and figure out this is like because the river where they were at was in like Kenya or something like that. They were like, this is where basically people walked out of Africa at one point, and they go down that river and you're like, holy shit. Like it's like going back like the land before time. It's all the war. I don't know. I think I think it's something like maybe like something that connected to it, or it's one of those like ancient rivers that's got full of nothing but shit that will kill you. And like there was like
it's like we already get it. You're white guys in Africa. You don't need to prove it to us anymore.
They were white.
You said they were white guys.
Did I say? No, I didn't say they were white guys.
I just assumed they were. I assumed. If they were doing white people stuff.
What's funny is I was thinking, I was totally thinking I was going to be like, these white guys, but I didn't want to bring
I could tell. I know my people.
They were like documentary riding down a river in Africa.
Yeah. What are these guys trying to prove?
But it was interesting because it was kind of, they were kind of being like, no one's ever gone down this river. And like, there's a fucking reason for it. It's because, and of course, they had all these troubles and they were like people were practically dying and stuff from just the bugs there will fucking kill you, let alone like the big animals.
Yeah, man. Yeah, fucking malaria and shit.
Oh my goodness, there's so many different. Like one of the guys was laid out from that shit.
Monkeys. Monkeys will fuck you up. Everything.
I think that's a pretty general rule about monkeys, though, is that they will fuck you up.
Did you see the video on Facebook of that guy getting fucked up by the monkey?
No, what happened?
The monkey was on his fucking motorbike.
On YouPorn?
No, I don't. No.
That's the guy getting fucked by the monkey.
God damn it. I'm sorry. I misheard you.
He was, he's fucking, he's on his bike, so he takes off his shoe and throws it at the monkey.
That's where you fucked up.
Dude, the monkey fucked the guy up.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, he will fucking destroy you, bro.
See that. Yeah, this is what people don't understand. Yeah. It's like this thing is pound for pound.
A little tiny one will kick your ass.
It was a tiny one.
It was.
It didn't like beat his ass.
It like threw him in the bushes though. Like,
it fucked his. I mean, he got more than he was expecting. It fucked his ass up a little bit. It put him in some wrestling moves and shit.
Yeah. And it looked like a baby. It was like
a tiny. You think about trying a midget, huh?
Oh man. Well, no, not really, because the proportion of strength. That's like if the midget spent his whole like formative years swinging through trees with his arms, I wouldn't fuck with it. Like that's what a monkey is.
The dude
think about how much more money those people would make.
It fucked his ass up with a quickness, though. Yeah.
So Willy Wonka would have been much more interesting.
Yeah.
They might Oompa Loompas swinging around.
They might have not made the entire last one CGI.
Yeah, but they would. I was gonna say they would have made fucking Jar Jar Binks look like fucking, I don't know.
Who's that?
What does that have to do with midgets? I mean,
who's Jar Jar Binks?
That's from Star Wars. Really?
Oh, it's a fucking. I know the name, and I think I would know if I saw him, but I was just fucking.
Yeah, monkeys will fuck you up. They did a thing where they do like a pull thing for it, and like I guess a human can do like, with one arm, human can do like 200 pounds like pulling or whatever. Yeah. And they did it to the monkey, and they just kept on adding weights in it. It was like upwards of like 300 or 400 pounds. The monkey just like it's like a chimpanzee accident, and those things are just like meh.
Dude,
like
he's next to like some 400-pound guy who can't do it, and his monkey's like
the cute like Michael Jackson looking ones, those things will rip your nuts and fucking
dude, that's out. The first thing they go for.
Oh yeah,
dude.
Yeah, because that's what's game like in the fucking jungle. Yeah, because they'll bite your hands and like because in the jungle that's the laws of the jungle. Mm-hmm. It's
survive.
Yeah, that's what I heard on the podcast. It was like nuts and eyeballs.
Dude, I am not fucking with monkeys. About. I'm never getting near a fucking.
Oh no, and that's what you're like. That's like a kid. Like it's got a child's brain and it's got a strength of fucking like 10 dudes.
That's like fucking with that thing from fucking Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome.
What?
2 men enter, 1 man leave.
Oh, the big guy.
No, he's just a boy.
Yeah, exactly. Like, but except it's stronger than that.
Yeah,
it's like a smaller package, so it's even worse.
And super fucking quick.
Well, remember that one
Travis the monkey.
That teared that lady's face
off.
Oh
yeah.
Oh my goodness.
She got a face transplant.
Yeah.
She can't. She's blind. She has no eyes.
That's the fucking sad.
No
shit
ears.
Ever. Yeah. Every time you see those face transplants, they're like.
Didn't they say like the monkey
got
like Michael Myers.
Didn't they say like the monkey ate like Vicodin or something like that?
Did he?
No, Xanax. The monkey was on Xanax.
And that's why I went crazy.
That was back in the day. I was like, damn, I want to get some of that. But monkey can get Xanax.
Damn,
I'm not getting shit.
I shit in my hand. He fucking rips people's faces
off.
Well,
he does that originally. He already. So if you got to the next level of Xanax, if you like OD'd on Xanax, you would be fucking ripping people's faces up.
Right.
Maybe if you mix PCP and Xanax or something.
I like the fact that like you can actually own a fucking monkey that's strong enough to just rip some fucking human being's eyes.
I
and
think
face
that.
off.
I think
He was a
and then-
famous monkey
and
too.
then
He was in
B-
movies and shit.
B, you can get a Xanax prescription for him.
No, I think he got the ladies.
I don't think
Xanax
that he was
prescription. I don't
like-
think they were his.
Oh, really?
I think he broke. I think he got into.
No,
I could be
no,
mistaken. I
No,
could be
no,
mistaken.
the monkey. From what I remember, the monkey was on Xanax because
Now
it had like.
this adds a whole nother level to the story.
You didn't know
I know
that?
I'm like
Yeah, you
5 years
probably-
late to
you
this, but
probably,
that
like,
adds a whole
skimmed
nother.
over it, and
Yeah.
we're like, oh, like
Monkey on Xanax was all I heard. It's like, oh, he went fucking
no,
crazy.
No. The monkey was prescribed Xanax. That was just part of the story. Yeah,
Who
that was.
prescribed?
Dude,
It's
it worked-
obviously a
Where's the
veterinarian.
monkey doctors? Where's the monkey doctors?
It's
Where
a
do you
vet.
take him?
It's a vet.
Dr. fucking Paul.
Yeah, they'll give your dog Xanax and shit like that too. Yeah.
He doesn't like the
I
storms.
can get it for my cat. He would probably love that shit.
Dude, it's
He
gotta
needed-
be,
he's-
it's gotta be
he's
the
a-
oldest game in town. My cat's fucking really nervous.
He is. He's a big puss.
Pretty sure he's got a general anxiety disorder. You guys got anything for that? Wink, wink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of
Possibly
pussies,
an injectable.
there was a story that this might set Greg off because this was a story of the week for us, and he's already not wanting to talk about it.
What's that?
But there was this. I don't know who this guy is. Let me look up what this guy was
He was
again.
like a retired army
He's a
general.
lieutenant colonel, Ralph Peters.
Yeah, Lieutenant Colonel.
And live on Fox News, he came out and he said Obama is a giant
is
pussy.
Total pussy.
It's a total. Yeah, he's a total pussy. He is a total pussy.
From the party that brought you Toby Keith and making fun of the president is unpatriotic.
Yeah.
bring you. That guy's a pussy, man.
He said it too in the fucking Ross Bro
he
voice.
is such a
He's a
total
total pussy.
Yeah.
We're not scared. We're angry. we're angry.
He did say
You're
that.
being a total
That's
pussy.
the direct quote is such a total pussy.
Yeah.
And then Greg lost his shit on us when I shared that
Greg
video.
went fucking
He went
insane.
ballistic.
Dude,
Yeah.
the fucked up thing is I Googled total pussy, and
That's
the first thing that comes up is Ralph Peters calls Obama a quotation marks total pussy.
I want to see that go in the Wayback Machine. What was total pussy?
Well, who's
like,
a half a
like
pussy?
week
Can we
before?
just establish that first so we understand
Total
the level
pussy.
we're working with? Like, what's a half a pussy?
Oh, I got a joke for that.
Go ahead.
No, I'm good.
Okay. Well, what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
Anyways.
You're a total pussy.
Yeah.
Well, we already knew that, but let's move along. I thought that story would bring up some conversation, but apparently
I know.
not.
Apparently, Greg just doesn't can't talk about his boy Obama.
Well, I thought you guys didn't want me to be all Black Lives Matter and stuff like that.
Oh, well, now what are you gonna? What the fuck does this have to do with Black Lives Matter?
We don't care about what the listeners want, Craig.
So now,
Speaking
you
of,
can't even call a black guy a total pussy,
Yeah.
and without being fucking
And without
somehow
saying you
racist.
want all black people to die.
Yeah.
That's what it means. You call one black
He
guy a
said,
pussy.
he is a total pussy. We're not mad. We're not scared. We're angry.
we're really angry that a black guy got elected. Twice.
Yes.
You think he's mad? I don't think he's.
Oh, I
Dude,
think he's,
I
I
don't
think he's
really
pretty mad
think
about it.
people give a shit about that too
This
much.
is
anymore.
the same guy that was like, the Iraq War is a great idea, and then after, like, he was like, oh well, I don't see this civil war going on in Iraq. What are you guys talking about? And then finally now he's like, well, maybe I was wrong about that. Like, yeah, maybe we're wrong about fucking everything. So
That was a good
yeah.
comeback.
You should tell him that. Write him a letter.
I'm gonna put
Say
that.
Lieutenant Colonel Ralph Peters.
You're totally wrong.
Yeah, Lieutenant.
Totally wrong.
Colonel-
Obama's not a pussy.
Yeah.
You're wrong.
He's tough. I arm wrestled him once.
He's a pussy. I spent 10 years in post-war Germany in the 80s. I know what it is to be tough and not actually get into a war.
Well, I don't know, man. I
think you lost everyone
I like
with
the
that one,
guy's
Greg.
fucking vibe, dude. Greg just wants to put this down.
Scott liked his energy. Yeah.
I was like,
He was
I
very
thought that was.
energetic and lifelike while calling the president, the
I
sitting
thought that
president,
was
a
the
pussy on
funniest
national
shit I've
television.
Right.
The funny thing was the guy was like, oh, he took it. The anchor took it.
Wasn't he
And
a
then he's
British
like,
dude too?
Yeah, he's like, let us remind you. We
he-
don't use that language on.
It was
I don't
on
know.
Fox News. They were like,
He was
just like,
British.
oh, I can't believe you would say that. Yeah, it's a British guy being like, what is up with all these poor people?
I think pussy means something different in England.
I don't think it does.
Yeah, it means fucking Nigel. Oh, I am Nigel. Total pussy.
Isn't it like the trunk or something like that? Like, just stow it in the pussy.
Yeah. Yeah. Because don't they say cunt?
Yeah, they
We use the
cunt
word
freely.
cunt, see? I don't know. I English people, man.
You guys yelled at me for using cunt before.
Yeah, but we see when you're talking about English people, they say everything's a
Yeah,
cunt.
we were talking about it like in relation to
Like they
English
say
people.
cigarettes are fags.
So your cunt's better than my cunt is what you're saying.
Yeah. Well, I guess you could
Tree.
put it that way.
Jesse, stop being such a sexist fuck.
Who's
It's
sexist?
bad enough we got Greg, the biggest racist piece of shit on the planet.
I love.
You got me that's totally pretty much
It's like the
In the middle.
every man's
In the
man,
middle on everything.
You know? Yeah. He's
Why am I every man's man? Because I don't agree with your bitch ass.
You're Joe Everyman.
I'm Joe Everyman. So I'm just some stump, dumb fucking dude.
Well, you're Joe the.
Well,
no.
Who is it? You're Joe the
Joe
jet-
the
plumber?
jet- no,
Joe the plumber?
Joe the jet engine putter together.
Yeah.
That's giving the average American way too much credit.
Well, no, I'm just saying, like, you know, you're that guy.
I'm not. I have.
You
opinions.
are like the cross section of what is it? America. You were like
So basically-
Americana. And if you could say like a typical
What's left of it?
Yeah, a typical American Scott. I mean,
Well, how is
Scott-
Jesse not a typical American?
Because he's
'Cause
Irish
I'm way too poor.
and Jewish.
I'm fucking
I'm
poor.
not Jewish. Scott,
You're an Irish Jew.
from
He's the lost
from
tribe.
someone who's poor.
The lost
Shut the
Jesse.
fuck up. You are not
Jesse
poor.
O'Halleberg.
You are not. You are not poor. I'm not Jewish either.
O'Bergie.
It's
Hello, it's me, O'Bergie.
It's the other
Shalom.
the other lost tribe of Israel.
Yeah.
They went to Ireland.
Yeah, you were.
They got drunk on the
you
way.
guys were slaves sold to.
I'm telling
So-
you, that's
yeah.
where they went. That's where they said the spirit of destiny
Is
and
Ireland,
Jesus.
is Ireland like the Australia for
No,
Israel,
No,
where they send all the criminals and stuff?
No,
oh, that's a good point.
no.
It's not a good point.
No, but well, no, that's where Jesus went. Like there's a thing where
Ireland?
Yeah, Jesus went to
Jesus
Ireland.
Christ,
Dude,
all-knowing-
He had to
Did
get
he
the
really
fuck
go to
out.
Ireland?
Yeah,
All
that's-
knowing my
that's
ass.
what he
No, he
said.
didn't.
Yeah, he
No
did.
one wants
dude.
to go to Ireland.
Dude, look up Jesus in Ireland.
Jesus in Ireland. There's a Spanish guy in Ireland. That's what you're gonna fucking see.
They don't have those there either.
Orderly, I'm lost. I thought this was Belgium, man. Where's all these fucking redheads, man? What's going on?
Yeah, what did hot white chicks with blonde hair?
I see green everywhere, but no weed, man.
Oh no, the Irish people got weed.
You think?
No, they don't. They don't even have abortion.
Dude, it was in the fucking potato famine.
They got alcohol and weed.
Everyone has weed,
on
bro.
the lock.
Do you think because weed grows in
yeah.
doesn't a lot of weed come from like Afghanistan?
Well, actually,
We're established that they're the lower crust of the white people.
when
right?
I went over to London,
so if there's drugs, they're doing them.
when I went over to London, you couldn't get weed, but I went over to this guy like in the middle of the club. And I was like, "Hey, you get any weed?" And he was like, said something to me. And
they fucking made it about
yeah, that's what it sounded like. And I was like, okay. And he's like, yeah. He kind of put out his hand like, hand me the money or whatever. Like, and I was like, okay, here's the money. Hopefully, I don't just lose $30. Like,
But it was pounds, right?
Yeah, it was.
You gave him fucking how much?
It was like
I gave you 55 pounds, mate.
It was like
hand over the dough.
Is like $300.
Oh, is it?
yeah, it's a lot of.
It's a lot.
Actually, I think it's closer now. It's probably like 75, but it used to be like
Oh,
double.
yeah, it was
Back-
a lot.
Back
It was
then,
a
it
lot
was
more.
double. Yeah. So I remember just giving him some money and being like, "Oh shit, like what am I gonna get?" And he fucking hands me back this rock, and I'm like, "Oh Jesus Christ, what the fuck did I
He gave you
buy?"
crystal
And
meth?
we're in the middle of a fucking
crack.
I can tell what it is. It's when he hands you.
Did
the
you
drugs,
smoke
you're not-
it?
You don't hand it up.
Of course he
Hold
did.
it up in the air and be like, "What is this?" And so I just took it from him, put it in my pocket, and we leave. And I pull it out. I'm like, "Jesus, please let this be something I can actually smoke." And I look at it, and I'm like, "It's brown." I'm like, "What
Oh,
the
he gave you
fuck?"
hash.
Yeah, give me hash.
Oh, nice,
yeah.
nice.
Yeah, so I got some hash. So what we ended up rolling the hash into like little thin slivers, and then put them into rolled up cigarettes.
Yeah, that's a good way to do it. That's the
so-
way they do
so
it
we
there.
were like going
Isn't
on.
that a spliff or whatever?
Yeah. Well, it's a spliff is more just mixing tobacco and weed together,
Yes.
but it is kind of like
Get your
spliff.
fucking weed
Yeah,
knowledge
yeah.
right.
I don't
son.
know. I never smoked a spliff because it makes no sense.
So we ended up like on a
I smoke a spliff, just all weed though.
yeah. So we ended up on a bus trip like with all these fucking people, and actually someone who was from Boca, like Spanish River. We were like about all the people in Ireland. They were like, "Oh yeah, we're from Boca, like Spanish." I'm like,
Why were you in Ireland?
Well, because I was visiting London, visiting my friend.
Oh.
Yeah, and then we went out to Ireland or
How
actually
far-
no, we went out to Scotland. Sorry.
How long was it to get to Scotland?
Same difference.
It's like a fucking 9-hour bus ride from
Oh
London.
man,
It was-
fuck! I wouldn't have visited Scotland.
Nah,
Dude,
so
the
what
whole
the fuck did
country
you
is
go
like
to
the
Scotland
size of
for? Yeah.
fucking-
well, no, you go there you go to Edinburgh, and then they take you on this. It was called the Sky, like the Isle of Skye
The
or whatever.
Nordic Trek.
They take you on a tour of the coastline, which is fucking amazing. Like all that shit you see like in movies and stuff, where they're like, oh, the fucking little
Did you
Lord of
listen-
the Rings dudes are
Yeah, I
running
was gonna
around.
say,
like,
did
it's
you
ki-
listen
it's
to-
kinda- that's
did
New
Willow
Zealand,
music
obviously.
play?
Right, it's like yeah, but you see those like the bluffs and the cliffs and everything. You're like, oh, that's what that shit they're talking about. It's fucking amazing. But yeah, they
It's
ended
nothing
up-
to do with the people.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
we would just ended up smoking those spliffs out like in the middle of a fucking and like we would, because they'd have tour stops or whatever. I'm like, we're gonna go walk over here and smoke cigarettes, get high as shit, get back on the bus with a bunch of fucking old people and someone from Boca.
That's hilarious.
Just be
How'd
like,
they know you were from Florida though?
well, they were.
They knew you were
when
smoking.
we were
They
on-
looked at him and
when
they
we
were
were on the we were on the bus. They were like, "Where's everyone from?" And people were like, "I'm from fucking London and somewhere like that."
You could tell by their
And there
voice.
was like,
I'm from fucking on, Big
There was like a brother and sister that were there. They were just like, we're from Boca Raton, Florida. And we're like, what is going on here? Because it's like that's right near where we live. So I was like, oh man. So it was kind of.
I'm from Wellington. Hola.
Oh, did you guys? Did I show
Scottish
that?
people like to. Well, what were you gonna say?
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say Scottish people like to drink and party too, though.
Yeah, well, it's kind of like.
Man, what are you gonna do if you're ginger?
I was gonna say when I went to
like
Amsterdam, we had a connecting flight. We landed in London. We flew from London to Amsterdam, and it's like an hour and a half flight. And we flew in a real small plane. But there was a big soccer match between Scotland and the Netherlands. So it was me and my 3 friends, and all Scottish people decked out in kilts.
Were they cool?
They were cool as shit. They were It was like from a movie, bro. They were taking shots and It was an hour and a half flight, pounding drinks and singing songs. Everybody, it was fucking crazy.
Yeah?
It was so cool. I didn't know the songs.
How long ago was this, by the way?
2003.
Oh shit, that was a long time ago.
Yeah, man. I was like 21 at the time.
Well, what were they saying to you guys? You need to.
They didn't really talk to us much.
Oh, really?
It was funny. There was 4 of us. We didn't sit in the same row. It was me and my friend, and then this big, huge, fat dude, Scottish dude, was sitting right next to me, and he was just pounding drinks the whole time, and he was rowdy. And
was he laughing and shit the whole time?
Everybody was laughing. They were having a great
Were
time.
you smushed?
Bro. I was very squished. Yeah, well, I'm a tall guy, so it's hard for me in a plane anyways.
Yeah.
I'm automatically squished, but yeah, it was rough.
Dude, you want to think about smushed? I didn't tell you the story about the MRI.
Oh man.
So,
explain to the people what you're getting an MRI for.
Well, all right. So I tore my bicep.
Jerking off?
No, actually lifting something. And
you tore your pussy muscles?
yes, I tore them on your fucking ugly head.
Which labia is it? The right or the left one?
Yes, I don't know. Let me slap you with it.
Is it the inner flap or the outer?
It
flap?
is fetty and stinky. Anyway, fuck off. My vagina's just fine, thank you.
All right.
So I go to the doctor. He gets me for an MRI. And I've done MRIs, done an MRI before. And I went to fucking get the MRI. And I get in, and my buddy's the MRI tech. And they basically smush me in this fucking machine.
They look
Like
tight. I've seen it before.
In a
yeah.
Superman pose. Like my arm
Was
is
there
out.
any
Well,
cockroach?
that's got to look cool, though.
Was there any? Did they put a cockroach in there with you?
No, it was a super nice. This place was fucking really nice. It was the nicest imaging center.
Callback.
Yeah, I got that. I just got that. I'll say this.
So your friends from work are playing a prank on you again.
Yeah, I know, right? It was different friends though. I worked in a hospital for 15 years. This was nicer than any fucking place. This place was.
Wow,
fucking
you worked in a dump, huh?
No, it was actually a nice hospital, but this place was nice. And so I'm in there, and I'm in there for like 2 minutes, all smushed in my Superman pose. Like only thing sticking out were my feet. And I had headphones on.
Were you listening to that? What's that?
They didn't
That
play-
one boy, Superman. What is that? Goddamn Soldier Boy.
Well, welcome to 2005. What
Yeah.
the fuck?
Did you hear that when you were in Amsterdam?
No.
Because that's the last time the shit was cool, bro.
Well, I mean,
Was
it's
that the
not
shit
supposed
that
to be
fucking
cool.
Scottish
It's not
guys were
supposed to
came-
be cool, motherfucker. Well, fuck you guys, anyways.
Well, you were the one being the dick.
I was being.
It's called karma, my friend.
You guys, whoop! There it is.
Yeah.
Thought you knew.
Yeah. Who let the dogs out?
Hey,
I said, hey, what's going on?
Oh man.
No,
You know what's funny is when we were
that was the
in
theme
Amsterdam.
of Greg's prom.
Wow, he's fucking
It
old.
was like 92.
Yeah, man. How are you gonna make fun of me for? You were the one who. What was the movie you referenced earlier? The Thunderdome movie. Isn't that shit from the fucking like
Dude,
80s?
No one
Everyone
fucking,
knows
no one.
Thunderdome.
I never
fucking
saw
loved
that
Mad
fucking
Max.
movie.
That's because you didn't have a
Who runs
VHS
Barter
player.
Town?
I
Yeah,
did have a
I don't
VHS
remember.
player. I got it in 1995.
Well, unfortunately, Mad Max was been out for a while. So
Well, yeah, DVDs were out by then.
yeah, I know that's true. You guys have a laser disc? Greg's family
Never,
had laser disc.
never. It wasn't around long enough for us to get. It
My
wasn't.
family was too poor to have a laser disc.
Too poor. Get out of here with that bullshit.
Fuck you.
Listen, one thing we won't let Greg do is be fucking. say
Okay,
he's
my
poor.
family was too cheap to have laser discs.
All right.
Well,
we
that's
were,
fair.
we were
More like
the cheapest rich family ever.
I get annoyed with Scott trying to pass himself off as
I
poor.
was just complaining to my mother the other day. I was like, I have no value for anything. I was like, you took me to fucking Marshalls and TJ Maxx.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
I didn't. That's where I went shopping.
Yeah, well, that's
I,
what that's where I go shopping now.
I don't too much anymore. Because
I don't
fucking-
either.
it's
that was
too-
like fucking Versace
have
store
to
for
go.
my family.
No,
man.
Shit,
was
man.
it?
Oh, yeah, man.
Well, when I was in high school, I used to go to Goodwill because I was like, this is cool. Like you get old clothes that
You used to
smell
wear-
like
You piss
grandma.
people like that piss me off. Like, let's go buy old shit. It's like, motherfucker, don't do it. Don't do it by choice. You
Save
should-
it for
right?
me.
Yeah, or when people get like, you know, like when pants,
I never
like like when
would've been
pants
like
had when pants had holes in them and shit, and that was like a style. I was like, "Fuck you, asshole! My fucking pants have holes because my brother wore them for the last 10 years."
I never.
You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
But unfortunately, your holes were in the fucking in between your legs. They were worn out. You know,
That's a bad joke. Fuck you.
I was saying that.
I thought it was like vagina.
No, I was saying you never wore jeans so much they just fucking ripped.
no.
Not at the crotch area.
Not in the crotch, in the
Oh.
legs.
Oh no.
I do this thing where I spread my legs out, do a lot of man spreading, and then it breaks.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like the seam.
Well, they were well broken in for me.
Oh, all right. Well, you guys are skinny. You probably never put any fucking.
Well, I was gonna say also, they would be like my 15-year-old brother would wear them, and then I'd get them at like 8, so they'd be like huge on me. You know what I mean?
That's
You had
awesome.
you had time to grow into them.
So I'd wear them for like the next 8 years.
Yeah.
I can't believe you kept them that long.
Is it weird that I'm jealous you actually got hand-me-downs? Because I got nothing.
No,
No.
you should. Yeah, it is. No, it is weird. It is
I've
weird.
never gotten handed
No.
down anything.
No.
I
You
got
don't want
hand-me-downs.
Oh,
Yeah.
it fucking sucked, man. I was
Oh.
like, I never.
It's like, oh man, I never got cancer before. Ugh. Fucking sucks, bro.
really want this cancer you
Yeah,
guys keep
man.
talking about.
Yeah.
It sounds fun.
Oh, Greg.
Yeah, it's like
People like you piss me off.
How are
Greg.
you a Democrat?
No wonder everyone hates you. Greg.
You're
For
like
real.
you're like a fucking Kennedy. You
Right.
grew up in this affluent house.
He's
And
got
then
his full head though. He doesn't
Yeah.
have that
Well,
missing. He doesn't have that hole.
You
Right.
know, and the weird thing is, my parents were never really political. Like, I didn't even know what party they belonged to until like I was in college.
So what the
They
fuck
belong to the
happened to
swinger
you?
party, right?
Like, I would ask them, I'd be like, "What?" They go, "Like, who are you guys voting for?" They're like, "Nope."
Oh, so they're like white people that.
oh, they
yeah.
didn't even tell you who they
No,
voted
they didn't
for?
tell me who
No.
they voted for.
They probably
No.
don't tell
They-
each other.
They still don't. They allude to it now, but like they're still not like, "Oh, we're voting for this guy." Like, can't believe they'll be like, "Oh, I can't."
They're voting
believe-"
for Trump, aren't they?
Yeah. That's
Your
what really
mom?
upset. No, fuck no, man.
Oh.
Come on.
She likes.
I was gonna say
She married a black guy. She's not voting
that
for
doesn't
Trump.
mean that she's not. It doesn't mean that she's not smart.
Okay, she married a. I love where this went.
Yeah, I didn't see that coming.
Oh, but you know who did say that is what's
Scott
the
the racist?
No,
No,
the
I
Justice.
said that just to make.
Antonin Scalia. He said that. What did he say? He said.
Black people are a different species.
Oh no.
Oh.
Fuck! I missed it.
You
All right,
missed it.
We'll just keep
It's
it
on your
well,
screen.
anyway, listen. The reason why I said that
No, I can't. It's not on the
because
screen.
I said something to Greg earlier just to piss him off. It was just me and Greg. Jesse wasn't here yet. Jesse was still fucking motorboating, fucking from wherever, Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah, trekking along.
Fucking chugging.
Dude,
And I said to Greg, I said, "Hey man, I'm gonna vote for Trump," and he fucking instantly loses it and starts going crazy.
I didn't instantly lose it. You
Yeah.
said it twice. You were like egging me on. You're like, hey. I know we were talking about this other thing, but guess what? I'm voting for Trump. I'm like, all right, I get it.
No,
Like,
you didn't. You as soon as I said it, you go, "Makes perfect sense. Perfect sense." That's what you said. You started insulting me.
yeah.
Makes perfect sense.
Well, why
because
did you? And then you're like, why do you get so mad about this? And I'm like, why did you bring it up? We're like, I wanted to make you mad.
No, he knows I don't know anything about politics. He knows this.
I think most people who say that would vote for Donald Trump.
No. That was a good one. I said it because I knew it would fucking get him going crazy.
It doesn't take much. You act
then
like that's the only
And then
thing
he's
that
yelling,
makes
and,
it crazy.
he's yelling and screaming and talking about.
It has
"That's
nothing to do with the fact
that's
that
'cause
Scott's an asshole."
It doesn't affect you. It doesn't affect you. You're not going to get kicked out of the country. I'm like, well, where would I go? I mean, this is the only country that I know.
Right.
And then he's like, well, it doesn't affect you. You know, what's next? Black people? He wants to kick black people out of the country?
Well, it seems like a good place to start. I mean,
I mean,
And I'm like, Greg,
that was
why?
a joke, everybody.
Why are you so mad, Greg? And he looks at me and I said, I'm just fucking with you. And he's like,
right.
and then like this instant like relief, like all the stress on his face just released. And he was like, you're a dick.
I didn't say it like that.
You kind of laughed.
No,
at
no.
me.
I
Said,
was-
"You're a fucking dick."
Well, you wound it down. You were like, I was just kidding, bro. I didn't mean what I said. And then I was like, all right.
Well, because I didn't realize you were going to fucking start screaming and yelling
Why
like a
did you
little
say
girl.
it in the fucking first place?
Because I wanted you to get upset. I didn't
Why did you
realize-
bring it up the
Exactly.
second time to argue about it on the
I
show?
didn't bring it up the
Exactly.
second time.
Yes, you did.
You weren't even fucking
You
there.
brought it up now.
Yeah.
This is the second time. Now is the second time.
The second time was to let
You see what I'm
everyone
saying?
know.
He's like, I don't understand why I keep saying these things that make him
to
mad.
let everyone know where the Trump comment came from. And I thought it was funny, and I think he gets pissed. Now I realize you're getting upset.
I
for
know.
him.
I'm not upset
Like
at
you're the
all.
fucking Corsican brothers over here.
No, I'm just.
I feel
I
his
wanted to
pain.
I just wanted to move the show.
no one
along.
knows what the
That's all.
Corsican brothers are.
I know.
I know what the Corsican brothers are. I don't know what fucking the Thunderdome is, but I know what the Corsican brothers are.
What's the
No,
No,
Corsican brothers,
not
Cheech
you
and
guys who
Chong.
did. Oh, okay. I was gonna say not your family that's not circumcised. That's the foreskin brothers. No, I'm just joking. I'm sorry.
Call back.
I was the first to get circumcised.
And I think, really?
The third born.
What?
Oh man.
Oh my god.
Dude, your sisters are lucky.
No, they got circumcised too. No, yeah.
That might have been the best joke you've ever seen.
So what were we talking about though?
All
The
right.
Corsican brothers.
No,
We weren't talking. That
I
came up
guarantee-
we were not talking about the Corsican
I
brothers.
guarantee.
No one knows what the Corsican
I
brothers
guarantee people know what the Corsican brothers are.
What is it? What is it?
I already
It was
said
a
it's Cheech and Chong.
It was a Cheech and
I already
Chong
said
movie.
that.
About the twin brothers that felt fucking each other's pain.
It was good. It was actually
funny,
pretty
man.
good. It was good.
I don't remember that movie.
It was like
It was one of the
last
later
movies
ones,
together,
yeah.
That's weird.
It was in medieval times, man. They were like trying to fucking kill it.
Anyways,
Hey man, I want the key, man.
Did they find weed in this medieval time?
I think it was already there. They didn't need to find it. It was just there.
I was wondering because
Dude, they listened to Dave Matthews.
So speaking of Dave Matthews,
Oh,
did you hear the what is it, the Wu-Tang album? Did you hear about this Wu-Tang album?
I didn't hear about it until I heard about this guy that you're about to bring up who bought the rights to the album.
So there's
Well,
a Wu-Tang
my
album.
first-
So
first-
let me
go ahead,
bring
go
up the premise first. So
Yeah.
the Wu-Tang album it's a $2 million album that only one person can listen to. So like whoever buys it, it's like the only person that's allowed to listen to it, and they're not allowed to like
Share
hand it out, share it for what is it, like 99
I don't
years
know,
or something.
yeah.
I think there's like a limit on how long they can't share it for. It's like
There's one obvious question though: are we talking about 1993 Enter the 36 Chambers
Nah,
Wu-Tang, or are we talking about
Nah, it's
2015
it's a recently
Grandpa
yeah,
Wu-Tang?
It's a recent release.
You can keep that record, bro.
It's not worth $2.
Yeah, bro.
Because
Yeah.
if you ever heard the album after, what was it, the 36 Chambers? Remember the Wu-Tang album?
The Wu-Tang Forever.
Yeah. Oh, woof.
It was okay.
It was.
Then the third one, the W, came out and had like 2 good songs. And then
Oh,
Iron Flag
man.
came out. Iron Flag was
there's a couple,
garbage.
There was a couple songs on Wu-Tang Forever, which was like
There's a couple.
The album after they had hit like big, like just blew
That was
out, and everyone
36
had their-
Chambers.
yeah.
Well, that took like 6 years for them to come out with the next one.
Right. It was a
Yeah.
long time, but I remember listening to that. And I'm like, it is just I've never heard so much rambling over like.
What do you mean?
It was like
All Wu-Tang shit was rambling.
Well, dude, obviously, but
It was like
the
16
fact
guys
is,
trying to get money,
the fact
trying to
that
get paid.
it was so bad in that album. Like I think the beats were really simple, and it was a lot more like vocal heavy rather than
Sure.
the earlier stuff was kind of like they all had like I mean you listen to 36 Chambers,
yeah.
it's like it's song for song. The RZA just fucking.
Well,
kills
I
it.
think that's part of it. It was such a legendary debut, and then people waited so long for the second. And you had all these
Right.
other solo albums that were just banging. There's solo albums that
Oh
came
my
out were
God.
just
The Old Dirty Bastard
going crazy.
the
Yeah,
fucking,
Return of the 36 Chambers,
the
to
Method
Cal
Man.
from Method Man.
Yeah, that,
Cuban Links. You know what I mean?
Fucking
Bobby Digital.
Liquid Swords.
Yeah, Liquid Swords,
Oh,
exactly.
sorry.
Oh, there was just great albums they had,
Yeah.
and then
How crazy was that? That was
the
such
build up,
Yeah.
the build up.
Raekwon.
That's
You're just saying members' names now.
yeah.
I know.
Isn't that the cook?
I don't know anything
the
about
chef.
Wu-Tang.
Yeah, the chef. Yeah,
you don't know
well, no,
anything
you already,
Inspector Dick.
right. You already mentioned.
I
his
think he
album,
was the
I think.
snitch.
Yeah.
ODB.
Cuban Links. That's
The
Snitch
Cuban
for-
Links.
snitch
Yeah,
for
Cuban
who?
Links.
what?
He was a snitch.
One of the guys was. Maybe it was Master Killer.
What?
I forget.
He
I
was
remember.
You're just gonna throw around blind allegations.
No,
like
it's
that?
not-
He's like,
apparently-
Costello is an informant for the FBI.
I went online and I was looking because me and my friend had this big debate about when we were talking about. We brought it up a few podcast episodes ago. Was about the top 10 rappers of all time. We were talking
right,
about.
right.
Oh
we
yeah,
talk-
we never talked
we
about it
did,
because I
briefly.
cut you off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we
ahead,
were
talk
talking
about
about.
You were like Dave Grohl's the best rapper ever.
we were talking
let me
about
finish.
I said I like to listen to Fish.
We were talking about groups and we were trying to compare Wu-Tang to Outkast, and you know what I mean. We were trying
Right,
to say
right,
like
right.
that. So we were just. I was looking up a bunch of stuff, and everybody who was talking about Wu-Tang, every time they mentioned, I think it was Master Killer. They were like snitch. Everybody
Snitch.
everybody would have a little comment. Yeah, pussy ass motherfucker.
Master Ghostface
Like,
Killer? You mean?
no, not Ghost. Or it's like maybe not Master. I'm forgetting.
You God.
You God's the one. It was You God.
The
Yes.
guy that was in he was on Dave Chappelle and stuff like that though.
No,
Wasn't-
You God wasn't on Dave Chappelle. He had
thought it
Jizza.
was-
Oh, the Jizza.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah,
it was the
the Jizza.
genius.
Diversify your bonds.
Yeah.
that's who. Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
that's
right,
that.
right,
That
right.
was the
Jizza.
RZA and the Jizza.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
Wu-Tang Financial.
exactly.
That was so funny.
Diversify your bonds. Anyways, moving right along.
Well, you finish your story.
What was I telling?
Oh, anyway, so this guy,
I was done.
as they call him, Farmer Bro, Martin Shkreli. It's like
Shkreli.
S-H.
What
Shkreli.
story- What story is this?
I
Shkreli.
don't know, but he ain't allowed in the U.S.
Trolls the world with purchase.
Oh, the record.
Yeah. So this guy, if you don't know who the Farmer Bro is, It's a guy that's there's a hedge fund investor or a manager. He basically owns a hedge fund.
I don't know what that means.
It's
got a lot of money.
It's a Wall Street guy with dick loads of money, and
douchebag.
he bought up this patent for a drug that was, I think it was for toxoplasmosis, which people with AIDS get really.
We talked about it.
Yeah,
And he charged a super expensive.
Yeah. So he took the drug from like $2 or something.
Yeah, like $300,000
to like
or something.
$700. Yeah. He increased it like 300.
I exaggerated a little bit.
I think we were thinking of like the amount of percentage it was increased.
Yeah,
like,
whatever.
That's where
it sounded better when I say. He sounded like more of a dick in my story.
Oh yeah. So well, and then this is the thing that like really gets me with it. People are like, he's a dick. We're like, well, no, because like that's like the medical system we're in right now.
Capitalism.
Yeah, exactly. It's like all these people are like, I hate socialism, but I also hate this other guy who's like really good at capitalism. You know, it's like
I don't think people really know what socialism and capitalism even is. To be honest with you,
totally.
I think there's people are really fucking.
And there's like such a mixture of like everything going on. It's like there's no like pure system of anything like that going on. But this whole guy's deal was he raised the price of drug. Everyone hates him, and then he bought the fucking Wu-Tang album, so that people found out that
maybe this is a way to get back. It's like he's paid $2 million for an album no one wanted. Is that was like his charitable distribution?
Maybe
like,
he's diversifying his bond.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, it doesn't even have the old dirty bastard on it. So why am I paying $2 million for it?
Maybe they got some old fucking him.
They got his son. They got the young dirty bastard to do it.
They do it? Do they?
I don't know. You heard about that? They have like young Wu-Tang where their sons rap and shit like that. My friend tried to make me listen to it. I was like, no.
That's like with Alvin and Chipmunk Chicks.
Well, it was like
they had the girls,
Master
the
P,
chimpettes.
Master P,
Little Romeo.
Yeah. Oh, is that who it was? Jesus
Little
Christ.
Romeo.
Oh my goodness.
And then he got him onto the USC basketball team. And it's funny because
that guy went on to play.
He didn't really play. He didn't really play. He was Master P played pro for a little while. Actually.
Did he?
Oh
Pro?
yeah.
Oh,
is that New Orleans Hornets?
Oh shit! I didn't even know that. Before he became a rapper and everything.
After.
Yeah.
After.
What?
He played for the Heat for a little bit.
He was that good.
He was on their summer league
Percy
team.
Miller.
He was that good.
Yeah.
Like at basketball.
He made the NBA.
He
What
played
the
somewhere.
fuck?
Right?
How do you
He played New Orleans.
Yeah.
And it wasn't because
he
Which is where
played
he's
somewhere
from.
in college, though, didn't he?
Oh, I'm sure he had to have.
Was he decent? Like,
He was not like a.
He played
good
in college.
player.
Oh, so
but his son.
He played in college, so but that gave him a pass.
I think he
NBA,
played at Arizona.
But even then, that's still you got to be pretty decent.
He did play in the pros a little bit.
That's fucking.
But he was just into getting in everywhere. I mean, he went to wrestling and all that shit. He did all. He was just trying to get his name out there and make.
That's
cash.
crazy. I never knew he.
Yeah,
That guy. He dropped off the face of the planet. That's a smart guy right there.
But
he got all that money.
He did. Yeah.
He's got like all the
you ever
money.
see he has a gold-plated bedroom?
No, I never seen
Oh,
it.
they did it. He did it.
This bedroom right here cost $4 million.
Yeah, gold-plated bed. The whole thing.
You see someone like Jay-Z who's around from the same era, and he's stuck around like in the limelight and everything. But what happened to Master P?
Well, I mean, I think Jay-Z's overrated a little bit as a rapper, but he's actually a good rapper. Where Master P is not a good. I mean, his is kind of like he's not really a good rapper.
He was more of a fucking.
He's a flash in the pan, and
think
he's
he
the
was
CEO of all putting out all these records.
Yeah,
and he was
So he made all the money off all those people, right?
You know what I mean? Like that's
Cash Money Crew, like that.
Exactly.
No
Limit. No Limit.
No Limit was like pretty much all his brothers.
Sorry, but No Limit. Yeah.
But
dude, my boy had this thing. I'm sorry, but my boy loved.
Oh, you can interrupt our Master P.
Well, it was about Master P.
Well, there was one. Yeah, go
ahead. He
had
this fucking doll that was Master P in fatigues, and you pull a string and it would go.
Yeah.
That is actually pretty awesome.
And dude, you know what's funny? He had this thing forever, and someone broke in his house and they stole everything. And I was like, "Did they steal P?" He's like, "Nah, P made it, but they broke his ass in half."
What?
Yeah, his legs broke off.
Oh my gosh! Like, why would you? Like, if you're stealing everything, why would you just break a Master P in half?
I don't think they meant to break it. I think they were just going, throwing shit
I
around.
thought it was like
Master P.
to add insult to industry. You're like, fuck you, Master P.
Fuck you, Master P.
Yeah, here's your Master P collection.
Master P had been fucking, he'd been going through some shit,
He had his own shoe deal with Converse too.
Yeah, well, Converse fucking.
Hey, Converse, don't say a bad word about Converse, bro.
Other than the All Stars.
Well, I mean that was their main shoe, but yeah.
I won't even look at One Stars.
No, I wouldn't. No, those are girl shoes.
Let's wrap this up. I gotta pee.
All right, Greg's got to pee for the 7th time. That is our show. Everybody.
Hey guys,
go to the website. Follow us on Twitter.
At
SMB Comedy Show, on Instagram SMB Comedy, and Facebook SMB Comedy.
Yes, and if you're Greg's friend, thanks for listening.
Go see the shows we mentioned earlier.
And if you actually heard this, just enter in coupon code.
Everybody hates Greg.
Yeah, everybody hates Greg, and I'll buy you a beer.
But it's going to be of the domesticated variety.
I'll send him a 6-pack.
He'll drink a Stella in front of you as you have a Miller Lite.
You drink a Schlitz.
I'll send him a warm beer through the mail.
Tell him it's English.
That's good.
All right, guys.
All right, see ya.